Building a product versus building a product where the product is the marketing. Building a product, just a plain old product, versus building a product where the product is the marketing or the marketing funnel. This is a tweet that I put out yesterday. I said, enjoying building marketing funnels is superior to enjoying building products. With a solid marketing funnel, you can sell infinite products. With a solid product, you still have to market it. And it sounds obvious, but I know far too many developers who spend all their time building product, not doing marketing, and wondering where their users are. It's the same with people who write books. It's the same with people who spend any long amount of time on a product without doing marketing as the product is happening. And so, if you're in a position where you spent a long time building a product and you're trying to get users for it or visibility for it, that's one of the reasons I have this show. But another reason that I have the show is for people who are figuring out what they want to do, and people who want to learn marketing, and people who want to get so good at marketing that they can sell anything. And that's what this episode is about. It is building a solid, durable marketing funnel where you can basically sell infinite products. Like I said in the tweet, with a solid marketing funnel, you can sell infinite products. And I believe that building a product where the product is the marketing funnel, that is superior. And that is a concept that I am obsessed about. And so that's what I'm going to talk about on this episode, why I am so obsessed about this. Now, what if you have this startup? What if you have a startup, you have a company that you built and you're trying to get users for it? This can still work. You can still build a very I did this. I literally did this with reverb.chat, with our voice company. And what I built in 2020, I've talked about this on many episodes, gets us customers even today. So you can still do this with a startup, but this episode specifically is for people you really should. Any startup should be doing this. You should try to build a marketing funnel where you have a flywheel and everything just powers itself. Every startup should be doing that. Every product should be doing that. But I just want to talk about why just building that in the first place is superior to just building a plain old product where you still have to market the product. And I really think people just dramatically undervalue marketing funnels. This is a concept that I wish I could have explained to my younger self, because I was building marketing funnels, but I didn't understand why it was so powerful to keep going with a funnel, why consistency actually matters, the logical reasons for why consistency with a funnel matters. I was building a funnel myself and I didn't realize how powerful what I was building was. And I wish I did. And so I'm going to do my best to explain why these funnels are so powerful and give examples of some of the ways in which they're built. So first, I want to talk about building a marketing funnel versus building a product. So with what I'm talking about in this episode, the funnel is the product. And this is inspired by a friend and other friends I know, and they just build and build and build and build and build product without knowing how to market. They make incremental advances to a product, which that's cool that you're iterating, but how are you getting users and customers versus building a funnel? And the funnel requires constant feedback and iteration. With many platforms, you can't even build a marketing funnel in stealth. So I said I would give examples. TikTok, if you're putting out videos every day, your videos are going to be seen. The algorithms are going to push them out. It's the same with making content on Instagram. It's the same with doing stuff with a website. And Google is indexing you. And Google is periodically ranking your content. With social media, the algorithms are just going to push you out unless you deliberately make your videos private. So you can't even build in stealth on social media. The converse, the opposite, is you're sitting in the dark, you're building in the dark or in a cafe, whatever it is, and you're building a product, you're writing lines of code, you're writing a book, and you do this for a year, and nobody is hearing about it because you're just building that whole time. And then by the end of it, the saddest part is, and this has happened to me, the saddest part is, you do all of this stuff, and this is a mistake that I have made in my past. You do all of this stuff, and then you're stuck with this product that you've spent so long on, and you don't know what to do with it, and you wish you had just started by building the funnel first, hearing what the users wanted first. And you spent so long on this product, and you feel like you have to make this product work, and you're stuck with this product. Whereas if you spent that same amount of time and effort building a funnel, you have an enduring marketing funnel that you can keep building for. You can build products for that funnel. And the funnel too, like even just making content every day, like I do with TikTok, for example, where the TikToks come out everywhere else, I'm making a product which is essentially a library of content that teaches people how to growth hack, teaches people how to get users, teaches people how to get visibility. It's a library of content. And as I build this library, I am also doing marketing for it because the algorithms push it out. So very often I will get messages from people who have told me that they have just binged all of my content. They've binged through the product that I have built. They have binged through my library. And the awareness comes because the algorithms push my library out. And then what happens is they get into the rest of my funnel. Maybe they use one of my products. Very often they will try my products, or they will get affiliate products that I recommend. They will sign up to my newsletter. They will read the articles on my website because I talk about all of this stuff in my videos. I link to them everywhere. They listen to my podcast. They listen to this where I talk about my articles, my newsletter, the rest of my videos, different episodes of my podcast. They keep going down the rabbit hole of different channels that I have. And so one channel leads to another channel, leads to another channel, and that's the marketing funnel. And as I'm building this marketing funnel, I'm doing marketing. And this marketing funnel is also a product that people can binge on. Versus, like, okay, so I'll give an example of another friend. Another friend wrote a dating book. He spent a year and a half on this dating book, and he had no serious marketing plan. He had some existing audience, a little existing audience, but he spent a year and a half on this book. He just paid $15,000 to a PR firm who did nothing for the book. And I think a lot of people who have tried PR firms have had this happen. And now he's stuck with his book too. He has this asset which he has to promote and spend time and more money on to promote and make work. Whereas he could have spent that year and a half instead building a library, making his existing audience way bigger, or creating a new audience, and then writing some short PDF, which he could have writing a short PDF, which he could have sold the same amount very easily that he would have sold in books. He could have made the same amount of money selling to this audience. If he spent a year and a half building this audience, could have made a short PDF, could have made the same amount of money. Think about this. He could have made the same amount of money selling to this audience an easy to write short PDF versus the book that he spent a year and a half making. So then he makes the same amount of money, but he still has this audience because he spent a year and a half building it, and he still has this audience. And then he can sell product after product after product after product to. And that's why I think building a marketing funnel is superior to where the funnel is a product is superior to just building a product. Like I said, a product being a book, a product being a startup, whatever. Building in stealth like that, it to me doesn't make any sense. And you're so much better off actually just building the funnel. And what I really love about this is as you make incremental advances to the funnel, you get incrementally or even exponentially more results. As you make advance after advance, iteration after iteration after iteration, it compounds, the funnel grows, and it can grow exponentially. And that doesn't happen with a product. That doesn't happen with a product. So this is deeply inspiring to me. Like I said, with a strong funnel, you can sell infinite products. And with a strong product, you still have to do marketing. So if you're at a stage where you're figuring out what to do and you don't have a product, make your product your marketing. Because if you do that and you spend the same amount of time that a lot of people spend just building in stealth on a single thing, and look, if you're not making money, you can do this on the side. That's perfectly fine. I just went on a podcast and I told one of the hosts, the host just started on TikTok, and he's like, yeah, I'm trying to make a video a day. Some days I don't want to, and I think I'm going to end up missing days. And I'm like, look, it's 10 minutes a day. You can do it for 10 minutes a day. And I haven't missed a day of making a podcast, of making a TikTok, the TikTok in over a year, the podcast since I started. And it just builds on itself. But the truth is, if you miss a day, it's okay. But you just got to keep building that. The people who do that for a long amount of time, now they have a solid, enduring funnel that they can keep selling to. Versus building the product where nobody else hears about it. Now you're stuck with this thing, and it's really hard for you. So build the funnel. And if you already did build the product, then what you could do, honestly, what you should do, I have so many different growth hacks on this show, so you can just listen, you can binge on my show. Please binge on my show, and you will get deeply inspired about different things that you can do. But one of the things that you can do is you can build a marketing funnel for that product. You can build a marketing funnel for that product to sell that product. I actually have a friend who's doing this for a book he wrote about memes. And in the process of building this funnel for the book he wrote about memes, now he has this funnel to sell more products and services to. And he's already doing that, and it's benefiting him amazingly. amazingly. I don't know if you kind of want to say who he is. All right, his name I can say it. His name is Subway.Reader, and he's going super viral. His name, you can just search Subway.Reader on Instagram. Going super viral. Friend of mine, amazing guy, and he made this funnel to sell his meme book, and now he has this funnel to keep selling more books to, and more products to, and consulting to, and various services to, and lots of stuff to, because he built this funnel. So build the funnel. Even if you have the product, build the funnel. You can keep selling to the funnel. The funnel is worth so much money. This is episode 135 of The Edward Show. This is my daily growth hacking podcast. Love recording this thing. Love when you listen. Love when you send me questions. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to all of you again tomorrow. Bye now.